Colorado segment now. Medicine brands like Sudafed PE, Vicks, Dayquil, and Mucinex are all common go-tos for those feeling under the weather. But a recent study has the Food and Drug Administration moving to have those commonly taken drugs pulled from store shelves.
Now, despite the move not being an immediate order to pull the drugs, some pharmacies are already pulling the medication out the stores out of an abundance of caution. So we're joined by our KRDO 13 medical expert, Dr. Nihal Sharma, who's here to answer some of those questions about the medicines and why the FDA is looking to have them taken off the shelves. So Dr. Sharma, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's get right into those questions. Can you explain what the drug is, what it does, and what it's commonly used for?
Yeah, so it's a decongestant. It comes in many forms. It comes in an ointment. That's your preparation H for hemorrhoids.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. It comes as a nasal spray, so that's for nasal sinuses and allergies. It comes as an injectable, and that's used for people in hospitals with low blood pressure. But the FDA is going to target the oral form. Now, this is an oral decongestant, and the brand name is Sudafed PE. And it's used for common cold, allergies, and congestion.
Gotcha. So maybe impacting a lot of people. So the big question, why exactly is the FDA working to take it off the shelves?
So I do want to emphasize that has nothing to do with safety. So if people took this drug, don't worry. It has nothing to do with safety. It's only being pulled because it's not effective. So a little bit of backstory about this drug. It's been around since the 1970s. In 2006, it replaced pseudoephedrine because that was being used to make methamphetamine. So now that drug became regulated, meaning just behind the counter. It's locked up. You have to show ID to get it. But then in 2007, concerns were being made by the advisory panel that it may not be effective. But they said that more research is needed. So since then, there have been large clinical trials conducted, and it is showing that it's not effective indeed.
So interesting.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of us who actually those are the go-to medicines to clear our sinuses and things like that, but maybe that's due to other drugs within those pills.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So now we know that some pharmacies have already pulled the medication. What are some alternatives for those sinus sufferers such as myself to get some decongestant that's effective?
Yeah. So Sudafed, just plain Sudafed, is going to stay. Sudafed PE is going to go away. Sudafed, but people should be careful with that. If you have heart conditions, high blood pressure, avoid it and use oral antihistamines like Claritin and Zyrtec instead. You can use a saline spray. You can still use the nasal spray as well for phenylephrine. But yeah, it's not going away anytime soon though. Some other drug makers like NyQuil, Dayquil, Mucinex are going to have time to reformulate the drug and take that out. So there's still time.
Yeah, so there'll still be options for people suffering the little colds out there.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Dr. Sharma, thanks so much for always explaining our questions.
Thank you.
And Dr. Sharma joins us every Tuesday at 4:30. If you have health questions for her, you can email us, healthycolorado@krdo.com. Always a great resource. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.